What's up, guys? It's Chris Moll and Andrew Martin. This is the Union Report. We have with us Anton Søjberg. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. Nice weather, nice training we had, so it's been good.
Nice. And so I want to just start off by asking, is this your first time in the United States?
I mean, I was here when I was like a little kid, like 6 years old or something. So as an adult, yeah, it's the first time.
Okay, and how have you acclimated to living on the Central Coast here? I know it's, we have very difficult conditions here. Just kidding, it's very beautiful.
Yeah.
How's it going for you?
I mean, it's a pleasure to live here. I really love it. Like, it's most of the time it's always sunny, but it's by far better weather than home in Denmark. So, and I mean, I like living in the States now. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Awesome. Andrew, you have a question?
Yeah, kind of going along the conditions part, when you first signed with the club, one of the most interesting things to me was that you had previously been playing in the Faroe Islands.
Yeah.
And you're the only former Faroe Islands professional player that I know of.
Yeah.
I know it's like a great league, and I was wondering, how does that level of play compare to what you've found here?
I think the level here is obviously, I think it's better. Mm-hmm. Of course, the Faroe Islands League is also a competitive league. Also, a few years ago they had teams in the Conference League group stage and stuff. But this year is another level. I think the pace of the game, the technicality, the intensity of the game, the physical. Yeah. So I think it's a better level here.
And what was it like living on the Faroe Islands? I know that it's a little bit more remote.
Yeah, it's a more remote and it's a very small community. I was lucky enough to live in the capital, but like you have to get along with your teammates. I have to say that, and you spend a lot of time with them. But it's very remote and small community, so you have to like participate in that.
Okay, thank you.
Nice. And so, just kind of looking at the team that we have this year and already the success that we're seeing, how is your vibe, as the kids say? Are you vibing with the rest of the guys? How is the dressing room?
I mean, obviously, I think I saw your last interview with Nico, and you asked him, like, we had a young squad. So obviously I feel like we are a bunch of kids just enjoying each other every day and like having fun, teasing each other, making fun of each other. So I feel like the vibe in the locker room is really good.
That's awesome. Yeah. And I just want to point out, he watches our show, so that there we go. Andrew?
Yeah, so obviously, to me anyways, one of the most fun parts of this season is the Viking horns that you and Adam broke out. Love to know how you guys kind of arrived. I mean, we obviously know you guys are both from the Scandinavian region, but how did you decide to start using that as a celebration?
Yeah, we talked like about we had to do something for fun, like bringing the people together and stuff, and then we kind of agreed upon, like, some American doesn't necessarily know where Denmark or Sweden actually is, but everyone knows the Vikings. Mm-hmm. So we thought about, like, okay, then we do the Viking horns as a celebration to like make a little fun, make people a little wild and something to do together.
Yeah, my wife and I, as you I think know, have we both have Viking helmets now, and I don't know that we've ever gotten so many compliments on clothing or headwear that we have. So thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
And so, Anton, obviously we know the Viking horn celebration because you guys are scoring goals. Yeah. How is that? I mean, it seems to me like you have a real nose for the goal and finishing off plays. Is there a certain, I guess, setup that you look for? Do you prefer a cross into the box that you can head in? Do you prefer, dribbling up the middle? What's your, I guess, forte when it comes to finishing off a play?
It's a lot of difference. I actually doesn't necessarily look for specific situations. I more look for open spaces, see where I can put myself in and be available for my teammates, make it easier for them to find me in the box or in midfield to drive the ball.
Okay.
Yeah, that's more it.
So, open space, I love that concept only because it seems like you do have a pretty good knack for creating separation from other players on the opposing defense. Do you have any inside trick that you use to do that? Is it, just, or
I guess I'm pretty good at looking over my shoulders all the time, and looking out for my teammates, seeing where they are on the pitch. So if, let's say in the last game we had a situation where Xavi, we could kind of be fluid. So if he was in one space, then I would go to another, and then if I could see him moving, then I would come into that space, making him more free.
Oh, okay. So thinking about positioning both on and off the ball.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Awesome, man. That's totally awesome. Andrew?
So one of the things that stands out for me most about you is your high energy level. It doesn't matter if it's the first minute or like the 65th minute, you're kind of at a full sprint.
Yeah.
How difficult is it to condition yourself not only physically but mentally to be playing at that high level of energy?
Yeah. I think it takes a lot. It takes a toll on your body and mind as well, because every game you have to put yourself up to a certain level of mentality, like, okay, today I have to give my 100%. So I use a lot of time meditating at home, visualizing how I want to be as a person before the games, and also in the games. I want to win most of all, and I want to be part of the game and involve myself in the game. So that's one of my ways to do it. Like always be available and aggressive, helping the team run, track back, stuff like that.
Yeah, because your work rate is just off the charts. So.
Yeah, definitely. And so kind of piggybacking off what Andrew said, do you have a certain nutritional regimen that you stick to or anything like that as far as preparation and recovery?
Yeah, I'm not really. I'm trying just to keep to the healthy stuff. Use my snack meals as where I use fruit and stuff like that instead if I want a sweet treat. But not really. I kind of know what's healthy and what's not healthy, so I'm trying to just stick to the healthy stuff.
Yeah, you're young too. That helps me. I'm telling you, once you get up there, bro, it stops burning so quickly.
Yeah. After the cameras are done rolling, if you can give us a couple of tips, maybe that might be helpful.
Good one.
What do you like to do in your free time? What little free time you might have?
Yeah.
That's not soccer, football related.
I mean, I've been exploring Monterey quite a bit, like going to different coffee spots and like looking around. I enjoy doing that, and I bought a bicycle, so I enjoy also going around the area with that.
So you're a coffee drinker?
Yeah,
or
definitely.
Dark roast or?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Is there anything about home that you miss? I mean, of course you're going to miss some things, but is there a particular thing that you miss about home being out here?
Obviously my family and like the time difference, like, and that's 9 hours, makes it sometimes difficult to reach out to them. I think that's the most, like, my family and my friends back home.
And are you planning to have any of your family or friends come out for a match here at some point?
Yeah, they're coming the weekend actually.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah, so it's gonna be cool.
Are they going to bring a dog for a pause on the pitch?
For not, no, my dog stays at home.
Okay.
But
We'll look out for them. They'll be the ones that also have Viking helmets on, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Andrew?
I think the final question that I have for myself is, Chris was talking earlier about the style of play you like, and I've noticed that you have played both up front and kind of a classic striker position, but also in the midfield.
Yeah.
Do you have a personal preference? I mean, it's obvious that you do whatever is needed with the club, but is there one, like if you were calling the shots for a day, that you'd prefer?
No, not really. At the end of the day, I want to win games, and I think that me and Jordan kind of look eye to eye on that whatever needs in the game to, like, we can change things up in the game, and that I think he prefers to do that. Like if we want to play with three in the midfield, then I can drop a little bit on my back.
Okay, thank you.
And my last question, as I was formulating it in my head, I noticed you have a massive bruise on your leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scratched up and beat up, so hopefully that gets better. But my final question, I'm trying to, like, for the life of me, remember what it was, because I was just so taken back. Are you constantly getting beat up like that in matches?
This is actually a birthmark, but
okay.
The other guys are making a lot of fun of me. I'm getting a lot of hurt at the moment,
okay.
so
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm getting beat up a lot at the moment, a lot at the moment. So yeah, so that's it's fun of you to mention.
Awesome, man. Well, we don't have any more questions for you. I think that looking forward to this weekend, and I am expecting, since you're going to have family here, you're just going to ball out and probably hit a hat trick. So good luck. Good luck this weekend, and we really appreciate you taking the time to stop by and talk with us.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.